Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Hanukkah Kelt. Getting ready to start. Good to see. Good to be back. Just had a little bit of a slump, but I will make sure to at least stream in Dungeons and Dragons. Should be starting in just a moment. We're going to do a quick recap. This one of us is. And then from there, we're going to pick up where we left off. Leave it like that. That's fine. That was a paper towel.
Man, Zippo does not light a bomb very well.
Oh, you know the difference between a Zippo and a Hippo?
What?
A Hippo is a Hippo, and a Zippo is a little lighter.
True. Big facts. Oh, a little lighter. I get it. Took me a second.
Yeah, you'd think being with those things as expensive as they are, they'd be a little bit better at lighting things. Probably should get like one of those extendo lighters, the ones that they use to light the firewood or the candles.
Yeah. Honestly, this one works pretty well to light most things. It lets like cigarettes and joints and like campfire wood pretty well. But when you tip it, it's a windproof lighter. When you tip it, the flame doesn't continue upwards. It like tries to go sideways.
Well, yeah.
Which I think is part of the problem. Like the regular Bics, you tilt the flame while you're holding it, and the flame will still be straight. So.
Oh, by the way, before I forget, when you have the opportunity, just send me the notes from the last campaign, all this stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I meant to ask you before.
Yeah, no worries. Like I said, I do have stuff I can send you. It won't be super helpful for what you're trying to do, I think, because you're trying to get the backstories of everyone.
Well, yeah. I mean, the backstories are one thing, but as long because I was kind of thinking considering doing like a web novel series based on the adventure.
Yeah, no, I will definitely give you, because I have the Conca wiki page. I made it for the other campaign too, so there's some NPCs in there that will...
Yeah, because I mean, I don't remember exactly what happened, but as long as I have like the Cliff's Notes, I can extrapolate from there.
Yeah, I get it. I have bits and pieces I can give.
I'll have to have Kenny give me Garen's backstory, and Taylor give me
Garen
Macria.
did not have a
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Yeah, a lot of the characters.
Garen was a backup character.
Oh, that's right. He was. Yeah, that's right. For
I can give you a minor rundown, but like, there's some stuff I just won't have.
Yeah, because I mean, I know like it's like you and Shampoo are cousins. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
There still was like an element of progression, I feel like, but it was definitely that campaign was a bit more shoddy in the backstory department because, well, it was kind of just thrown together. So.
Yeah, because I had a backstory for Damicus, I just didn't really have one for Garen.
Yeah, Rohito didn't have one. Eggsy didn't have one. You didn't have one.
I sent Devin like.
Oh, no, I had one.
I think me and Richard sent Devin like a paragraph.
Yeah. But it was enough to work off of. So.
Yeah, and then I kind of added. I think I kind of added more stuff like Lunera.
Overtime.
I think I added later on.
See, that's funny. Like yours, the one was like slapdash together, and but it ended up becoming like the real deal, more so than Damicus.
I love Damicus, so he's a god in this campaign. So
it's amazing he survived. I thought we killed him.
Deals, making deals with all sorts of creatures.
Oh yeah, I suppose he probably has Modius. I imagine his dear old dad gave him another life.
Okay. Take a second, review your notes, Con. Like I said, if there's any gaps or anything, I can always help fill them. And if anyone needs to jump in at any point, you're also welcome to do that. But let's do a little bit of roll call to see if we're missing anyone here, and then we're going to go ahead and begin. Adelaide, are you here?
I'm here.
Okay. Arthur, you here?
Yes, sir.
Sweet. Barvor, are you here?
You know it.
And Captain Talltide, are you here?
I'm here.
And Khan, are you here?
I am here.
Okay. So, when you're ready, Khan, go ahead and describe exactly what has happened to the Iniquitous or the Talltidesmen, as they prefer. Now they've finally got themselves out of this maddening plane of shadow and into this, well, forest in the middle of an island.
Yeah, so from what I remember, we were started off in the Shadowfell,
Yeah.
and we had just entered a like cave system. We're all still very cursed, and we had our little captain friend with us still. As we kind of continued down through the cave, I believe somebody had heard like a noise, like a crying noise up ahead, or a couple other noises. And I think Arthur and somebody else went to investigate it. And then they saw it was like a crying naked man, something like that. And I can't remember why we did it. We realized there was something weird about it, and then somebody just killed him, I believe, altogether.
Yeah, someone definitely just killed him out of nowhere.
And then I believe he turned into a rat.
Exactly. You guys were getting some bad vibes from him and ended up killing him.
So after we did that, we kind of investigated him a little bit, but didn't really figure out much more. I believe at that point, then we
Hey, Karma.
relied on Barvor's brother, and we saw him outside a tree with a weird figure.
Yeah, I gotta turn on the sensitivity. I thought it was a bit sensitive.
When we kind of discussed a little bit kind of how we can get to him faster, but at the end of the day, we decided to just continue through the cave. As we were going through the cave, we began to see and hear all these little holes in the wall, and eventually, I believe a giant swarm of rats.
All right,
began
there we
to
go.
chase us
I
through
think
the cave.
I'll have to
and
readjust
chased us
that.
all the way out of the cave, and we barely, I think one of us barely got out.
Yeah, that was me. I had a misty step.
Yeah. We got out of there, continued forward, and that's when we saw what we thought to be the tree that Barvor's brother was at. We searched a little farther. I think we sent some familiars and some familiars out to look. And eventually we saw his brother at a camp. We kind of hid as Barvor and his brother talked and kind of discussed what was going on. Then we kind of popped out and introduced ourselves. And then his brother decided that he's going to go find... sorry, Barvor, I don't remember her name.
Lemira.
Lemira at some tower or citadel or castle or fortress.
Yeah, it was called the
Fortress of Memory.
Memories.
Yeah, in the Shadowfell.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to convince him to leave with us. He did not want to. So we decided to let him continue forward. We'll check in on him every now and then, and we teleported out. And we kind of discussed a plan on how to get back there easier if needed. After we did that, we teleported to our ship, where we met up with all our crew. We sailed, but I don't remember if anything happened while we sailed.
I don't think so.
I know some conversations happened, but
Yeah.
I don't remember
I don't think
if
you guys
anything
encountered
else
much or
happened.
anything.
We went to... I don't have tabletops, but... we went to the island where the tree is. We met the locals
Okay.
there, and they kind of gave us the rules. That there was a curfew and everything. We decided that we were just going to head out looking for the tree immediately. They also told us about the Guardians, which we ended up running into, who were a bunch of druids, it seemed like. And they brought us to a cluster of... They made us try to keep up with them first, which we all did. And they brought us to a cluster of trees that some of us struggled to get through with the tree we were looking for on the other side, Lunera. I believe some people got stuck in the trees, like Adelaide. I know Conda mentioned Dord into it, and then I can't remember anything that happened after that.
That's pretty much where we had ended.
Yeah, we ended at the tree.
Yeah, you were waiting for... I can't remember if you guys were told already or not to wait until night for the stars to come out. But it's not too far away anyway. For the sake of this, it's probably going to be about... we'll call it 7:30 p.m. So you guys have probably an hour or two of just relaxing under the protection of this group of druids that are just all eyeing you, unblinking. If you remember correctly, you also have an individual with you, a certain Harengon, I believe. That is this campaign, right?
Yes. Yeah, he was hitting his head on the wall
Captain
last time.
Essex Rotten Robin Clapham. And, but he's also chilling currently. You guys have a little bit of madness. However, the druids do seem of considerable power. You guys
Well, I
think
thought
that
everyone got rid of the
potential-
madness last time.
Oh, because you did, yeah, because
yeah.
you slept and went on your way to Opalmont. Yeah, so you guys are good there. So you guys kind of have about an hour or so of just chilling underneath this while wait for the stars to come out. Thank you for the thorough recap, Con. You can go ahead and take your well-earned inspiration. And yeah, you guys are currently under the watchful eyes of about 15 druids currently. All of them are just looking at you. Not a single one will let their eyes off of you. It's almost uncomfortable. None of them are really talking with one another. Every now and then, one will turn into an animal, just still looking at you though. One turns into a bear, one turns into a wolf. Yeah, you guys currently have about a little bit of time to do any activity or conversation if you would like. If not, we will continue forward. You guys do have the expectation that you're going to speak with this tree, so it is up to you what you ask it. Eventually. there is kind of this, like I said, lax moment of about an hour or two, and then you all begin to see the stars begin peering up in the sky. The druids begin to make a circle around the tree and you all. And notably, everyone go ahead and roll a perception check.
$14.
Natural 20 for 27.
22. 22.
22.
Okay, so DC 15. 21. So DC 15. You guys are looking. If you passed, you guys are very a 0.
0.
She hears nothing.
Yeah, Adelaide's kind of having one of those moments where she's just like closing her eyes, blinking slowly, and trying to remember why she's here. However, those of you that rolled a 20 or more, or sorry, a 15 or more, you see that the leaves of this tree, they're all look like they have like a chip out of them. A very perfect circle in different spots. It almost looks like waxing and waning moons in a way. Who rolled a natural 20? It was you, Barvor, right?
Yeah.
You notice that each of these leaves looks like it's glowing ever so slightly with a silver whitish light. It almost reminds you of moonlight before they were gone, of course. The druids all circling this tree, kind of all begin looking at you more expectantly now. One of them then pipes up, "The time is now. Ask her what you will, and if she chooses, she may answer." Essex, Rotten, Robin, Clapham goes to almost say something and then looks at you guys and then thinks better.
Like, who's gonna ask the questions?
I have one question out of character.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I know, just because of multiple campaigns,
Yeah.
there's 2 swords. I know we're looking for
Yes.
the Godslayer sword, and
You're
then
looking for the
there's
Godslayer
William's
sword.
sword.
William's sword is.
They're not the same
already-
sword, right?
They're not the same sword. No.
Okay.
Tree
Okay.
dealing with swords, I do understand.
But because it was the same tree too.
It is the
Uh,
same tree, literally the same tree, so I get it.
So I was but we in this campaign we're mainly searching for the Godslayer sword.
You in this campaign, yes, you're searching for what's called the Godslayer sword. You were given this quest by, well, Jundio.
Did we get its other name? Because it's one of the 2. Is it one of the vestiges? Or no?
It's not a vestige. No.
Okay, it's not. Okay, the other stuff we were doing in that
No.
campaign was the vestiges.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
You were correct.
Out of
in this campaign,
character.
obviously, they're called the artifacts of Center.
Yeah, artifacts of Center.
Yeah, and out of character, that sword did belong to the knight, the
It
Evernight.
belonged to the Evernight at one point. in
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
However, you guys are searching for it. You have no idea where it's at. You've gotten hints from different places, and you've also gotten other people forcing you to also try and look for it. If you remember, the King of Wickerly
Yes.
also tasked you with it.
That was the same
And,
question though. He was speaking of that same sword that we're looking for, not
The
Arthur's
same
sword.
one that you're looking for.
Okay.
No, Arthur's sword is a different thing.
Not okay.
entirely.
Yep. Okay.
But I can see the confusion. Swords. and
Yeah,
swords,
I just
so-
want to make sure I'm not asking because in character I was gonna ask a question about like we're looking for 2 swords.
yeah,
but-
no. I completely get it. But yeah, they kind of just look at your party expectingly. There's almost like this chill silence, and even the starlight, it doesn't radiate as much as moonlight, obviously, making everything a little bit darker. But the light from the trees is now beginning to become almost like amplified as the stars begin to come out, and you can see like shadows of different leaves from the tree begin popping up on the ground, and they're all different kinds of moon phases.
And we do know that this tree is actually Miss Lunera, right?
Yeah.
It was called Lunera at one point.
Okay. Miss Lunera, we come asking information about the sword, the God Slayer.
The branches begin to shift.
Of course, I bow as asking this, trying to show as much reverence and respect to this, because it's obviously very old and he respects old things.
You do like a bow of respect as you get a response. You all hear this. It's kind of a sourceless voice. Moon-touched wonders. Step closer. Step closer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You all stepping closer?
No.
Okay. You don't?
No.
Well, if everyone else steps forward, I guess I will actually. Arthur will be
It's
very
up to you.
hesitant, though. Arthur will be hesitant,
Yeah.
but he'll step forward.
Okay. Are you Dylan? Or are you?
Yeah,
You said no.
I will. I will.
Okay. All right. So you all begin to cautiously step forward. Hands not quite on your weapons, but on the hilt of them. A couple of you at least. Do not fear the shadows beneath my bows. They are older than you may yet realize. You see pale motes of light begin to drift down from her canopy like fireflies. And they almost remind you of forgotten moonbeams. Let this old light see your faces. Let the night within me know who asks its wisdom. And you see the ground begins to briefly glow under your feet, recognizing you. Repeat thine question.
We ask you for information for the Godslayer sword. We heard that you may know.
Her trunk begins to groan deeply, like what you can only imagine a glacier shifting sounds like. You seek the Godslayer's blade, a weapon forged in the dawn of time, when the night first learned to bleed. The sword of Bertio Aurorian, first of the humans to leave the far lands. You begin to feel a subtle tremor pass through her roots. It is no mere relic. The blade was shaped in the agony of stars, torn from constellations, blood from beasts that have never seen the light of moon.
Which voice?
Moons or sun alike. Distempered in the fear of gods who knew what it could do. And a cold wind kind of washes over the grove for a second and rustles your furs and hair. It ends what should never end.
Yeah, he's pretty good
It's
about
not
with that stuff.
flesh, but divinity itself. Her leaves begin
He's
to
the
rustle
DM.
with the sound of what almost sounds like distant screams. 10,000 years. I'm sorry, 6,000 years have waned since the Evernight walked this world. He was a calamity, a shadow with purpose, morning without a dawn. Her branches begin to lower, as if in reverence to a memory of those who begin to stand against the Evernight. The good intentions faced him when even the gods began to look away and falter. They carved a sliver of dawn into his endless dusk, and their courage is what broke him. And yet, breaking the Evernight broke the balance of the world, as is the nature of it. There's kind of like this trembling sigh in her voice. Such victories are never victories alone. Soft glows. A soft glow begins to kind of like spill from the inside of her trunk, and underneath her bark, you see all the different pieces of bark are kind of like outlined by this white silver light. There is a man, Garen, my crescent-hearted apprentice. He learned the cycles of the moons when I was of flesh and bone, and the shapes of peace beneath my claws. Her voice begins to warm once more. He was gentle, more healer than hunter, but the world demanded he be both otherwise. And when the Evernight fell, eventually, the blade was entrusted to him. I hear he began to feel its pull. Not hunger, but malice. A gravity. A promise that endings once thought finalized would seek him again. Her roots begin to shift beneath the soil, revealing pale veins of moonlight underneath them. Garen feared what the blade would make of him. He feared what it had already made of the world. He feared what hands it may fall into, and the hearts it may unravel. There's kind of an uncomfortably long pause. He sought a place outside mortal greed, outside divine sight, outside the reach of destiny. Only one realm answered that call. A soft lunar radiance ripples across her leaves, bathing everything now in this silver blue light. The Beastlands is the realm of eternal hunt. Her instinct is law, where the wild is truth, and where one's heart becomes one's guide. The grove grows darker as she now begins to speak. Of its 3 layers, Garen chose Karasuthra, the Noctos domain of forever night. A moonlit wild, untouched by sun, was civilization, where predators drink silver from the sky and spirits run on starlight. Bark begins to creak, forming spiral patterns. There, under endless night, he wove a labyrinth of Ents. Her branches sway, creating the impression of a twisting path. Garen shaped a maze, not of walls, but of will. The air thickens with shifting lunar energy. Its paths change as the moons change, waxing, waning, wandering. It listens to intention. It tests truth. It punishes certainty, and it rewards humility. But without the moons of Elos, who knows what path yours may look like now? Her roots begin to trace shifting spirals in the soil now. Those of the wild night may find its heart. Those embraced by shadow may walk its shifting ways, but those who come in arrogance, a sharp crack travels through her trunk, are swallowed by the paths that never open again. The light around Lunera dims to the color of an eclipse, this dark, dark red. There, at the labyrinth's core, the God-Slayer sleeps. But its dreams are not quiet. The grove begins to chill. It dreams of the moment it drank divinity, and in dreaming it remembers. Call. the Evernight. She begins to shiver through the tree. Even in death remembers it. Her entire form suddenly sits still. If you seek to wake the blade and pull it from its stone, know that you wake its history, you wake its enemies, and you wake what the plains prayed would sleep forever. You know there are others who seek this sword as well. The final whisper that she lets out before her audibly tired form submits. Go. Find this. Go with the moons at your back, children, for the path ahead was never meant for daylight's eyes. And as she finishes this, the silver light in her trunk, the crack that was beginning to form, splits open, making about a 5-foot wide circle in the middle of her trunk. And it shimmers with this blue and silver light. The druids are in awe looking at you all. All of them begin to kneel down and bow.
What's
Like
it?
a portal?
It appears to be something similar. It looks almost like got like this mirror-like finish, silvery blue film to it, and it's just sitting in front of you, swirling.
I guess this is where we go.
Quick question to the group. This place doesn't really go. What I understood, this place doesn't really go with people who are arrogant. Should I stay?
You stay. Yeah. Okay.
I think she was referring to the maze.
Yeah, it's the maze itself that responds to your will.
So I won't do well in the maze.
Well, you can always rely on your friends to help,
True. If this doesn't bring us to the
which
maze.
would make you not arrogant, realizing that you need help.
And if
And
this doesn't bring
besides-
us to the Beastlands, I would still love to have your abilities with us.
Yeah, and besides, I think that it means like it would be kind of shallow if this like all ancient kind of power was talking about personality type. I think it means like arrogant of like heart, but we're good guys, right?
Yeah, I mean, also, I'm kind of also indirectly connected with this because of Lamira.
Sure. Okay.
All right, come on, Arthur. Come on, go through. Come on.
I got it. I'll push him away and I'll cannonball through the portal.
Cannonball through it.
I'll walk.
Robin clap him, also cannonball through it.
As I walk through, as I walk through, I'll
go ahead.
thank the Guardians. Thank you for getting us here, and farewell on your journey. And I'll walk through the portal.
Again, no response as they maintain their bow and they walk through. What were you gonna say, Samuel?
I'm gonna like pencil dive like into it.
Yeah.
I'll hit on the
Pencil
other
dive
side.
through it.
Like, dive in like
Anime, are
water.
you walking through as well?
Yeah, I'm walking through.
Okay.
I'll just kind of turn to the people who are bowing to us. And before I go, I'll just kind of quickly mention like, I hope we'll prove our worth for this, and I'll step through.
You get no responses. You begin to step through, you visually see they begin to stand up from their bow, and you feel the bark next to you begin to close behind you. You all arrive in a world that you fundamentally begin to understand the second you get through it. I'm going to give you a description. Just let me put my music back on. You're currently in. You guys didn't know anything about this plane before getting into it, And now that you're here, everything kind of begins to hit at once for you. You're currently in a land called Brux, the Eternal Dawnlight Realm. It's a land where the sun, clearly as you walk out through this portal, forever hovers low on the horizon, neither rising nor setting fully. The sky glows in this ember orange hue, streaked with these violet clouds, and every tree you pass casts long, exaggerated shadows that seem to crawl with a life of their own. The air is thick with the scent of wild lupine, damp earth, and the electric taste of magic. The land here is untamed in its purest form. Mountains rise like the spines of slumbering beasts. Rivers roar with the vitality of a fresh storm, and forests grow so dense that the light filters through its ribbons. Every rock, blade of grass, gust of wind thrums with awareness. The realm itself watches, listens, and judges. Just walking in Brux feels like an instinctive act or an instinctive pull to act on pure emotion. Anger flares more fiercely, laughter comes more freely, courage burns hotter. The boundary between humanoid sense and animal instinct begins to blur. Predators begin stalking in plain sight, not out of hunger, but out of hierarchy. In Brux, all creatures test one another. Strength, wit, will. Those who stand their ground are respected. Those who falter become forgotten. Even the smallest rabbit may stare down a warrior with uncanny boldness. Night never fully comes, but the shadows of Brux are deep and unnaturally thick. Moonlight does not fall here. Faint, yet silver, sharp. Moonlight does fall here. Faint, silver, sharp, and creatures touched by it often bear luminous markings, runes, stripes, or constellations that shift with their heartbeat. And above all, Brux is a realm of balance through challenge. The Beastlands does not coddle nor condemn, it only tests. Every step is a lesson in survival, instinct, and truth. To hide your nature is to offend the land. To embrace it is to be recognized. You currently stand on the threshold of Brux and Karasuthra. In the distance, there's almost this comically large black wall. Though it seems like it's miles and miles in the distance, it just extends as far as you can see into the sky. You know that is where Karasuthra is, the Noctos domain, a deeper layer of the wild where moonlight reigns supreme. And that is where the maze is that holds the Godslayer blade. And as you walk through this portal, you get a feeling this plane, Brux in specific, senses your purpose. The wildlife begins to stir. The winds begin to shift. Nothing here is accidental. Everything is trial. And you know affirmedly that this land, the Beastlands, will not reveal their secrets to the cautious, only to the courageous. And immediately, as you all walk through, everyone go ahead and roll a perception check.
21.
23.
18.
24.
So, again, a DC 15 or higher. Those of you that pass realize a couple things. First off, all of the hair on your body He immediately begins to grow impossibly fast, and it gets to a point where it's much, much longer than it should be. Your fingernails begin to grow impossibly fast into almost like talons or claws, and your teeth begin to grow more as well. Not all at once. It's a process for sure, and it slowly gets to this point where you guys aren't unrecognizable. You're still yourselves, but and this is flavor for you guys to decide. You begin to adopt some form of an animal, and kind of that beastly element amplifies inside of you. You might be a tiger, and you begin to have like this motley colored skin or hair that grows through your skin, and your teeth become sharper, and you get little whiskers instead of a mustache. Or you might be an alligator, and you begin to have scales kind of peer through your skin and crocodilian eyes, but some beastly element begins to affect you all here.
Oh, Arthur's
addition-
definitely turning into a leopard.
I've definitely, because of my bloodline, it's going to be a bear,
Okay.
and with some tiger stripes, because the nickname of his mother is Rakshasa, so
Yeah.
it's going to be
Gotta be a
like
predator.
It doesn't have to, because in Brux or in the Beastlands, even some things that are not considered predators, they will fight, because this land is built upon trial by survival.
be right
And
back.
Even rabbits stand up to warriors, because the only way to
Could
get
be
through
an
this
eagle.
plane is courage. Could be an eagle. It's whatever animal.
Even
you
a
guys want.
bald eagle.
And you're not turning into that animal. I mean, you are, but it's not a permanent turnover. You guys are just adopting elements of that animal. For example, you, Adelaide, you start getting like feathers peering in through your hair. You need to kind of have your nose kind of elongate a little bit.
Like a witch.
I think for Doc, because he already had like kind of a different set of horns compared to other tieflings. They kind of curved in like ram horns, so I think I'll just like kind of accentuate some features of like a ram.
Yeah, I like that.
Samuel would probably look like a shark,
Yeah,
a great white shark.
Yeah, you got your teeth starting to serrate and get much larger. And your head
That's fine,
begins to
Karma. Well,
become more
thanks for
flat.
stopping by. I hope you feel better.
Yeah, you begin.
Have a good night.
rubbing between your fingers.
What the hell just happened?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Con. What were you? What animal are you adopting?
He'd probably be canine.
Canine. Yeah.
His
okay.
Almost
Khan's
the
already
same.
furry and stuff, so realistically his kind of like tusks just kind of grow a little bit more. But he'd probably be
Yeah.
canine for his loyalty.
No, yeah, your hair definitely gets a little bit longer too, a little bit more bushier, almost like a bear. You almost begin to take on the form of just a walking like cattle dog in a way. Like if you ever seen like a Caucasian Avcharka
Yeah.
dog or like a Polynesian
Got
dog,
shaggy
you
dog
begin to
vibes
kind of
going.
adopt that. Yeah, exactly.
I think it's a Bolshoi.
Yeah, you're just a huge fluffy canine at this point in time, or adopting the features of them.
I'll just go-
immediately. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I'll just say, yeah, this is kind of weird, and I go over and scratch Khan behind the ear like he's a dog.
It feels good, admittedly.
If we didn't roll in our perception
Don't
check,
touch
do
his
we
dog,
notice
man.
this?
I really don't know shit.
This is something that you all know, but if you failed your perception check, you won't see what's coming next. And those of you that rolled a 15 or more, you guys see about 20 feet away in this dense thicket of wood that you seem to have found yourself in. Something familiar is, familiarly unfamiliar is looking straight at you guys. You have a fox, a wolf, and a snake all staring at you, not doing anything, just staring.
Shoo. Shoo.
Does that fox look familiar?
The fox looks over to the snake and says, audibly, "It's telling us to shoo, like we're some kind of animal or something."
What? What the?
The snake laughs.
Oh, I put my hand on my sword.
I feel like we've seen these guys before. At least one of them.
The wolf goes, "It's grabbing its blade. Do we test them?"
Hey,
Snake
calm
looks
down,
nice.
everybody. We don't know.
"I think a test may be in order." And the fox goes, "No, no, you fools. Look at them. I kill you in a minute, maybe less. They too seem peculiar, though, don't they? You lost."
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, we just went
Yes.
through a portal and ended up here.
Well, that was wise. If he wasn't it,
Well, it was a very important portal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right. So important, you're now in a whole different plane entirely. The snake goes,
Not the first
"I
time.
think I did it on purpose."
Yeah, it's not the first time
And
this
the wolf
happened.
goes, "Fools."
It's just yesterday we were in the Shadowfell.
We're from the material plane. We've actually come here from the Guardian Tree. We're looking for a maze.
The wolf laughs, the snake laughs, and the fox doesn't laugh. "Guys, I think we need to bring them to Thalen." "What?" The wolf says. Why would we bring them back to Thalen? We could just get rid of them now. They're lost, point them in a direction." The snake goes, I think Mira is having a bit of a revelation here. I mean, the Cat Lord did say if someone like these guys came through to keep a lookout. I mean, look at them. They're armed to the teeth. They could probably solve the problem. They don't look like they can
Cat Lord.
solve anything. They look lost. "Oh, fleshy ones," the fox says. "Would you
Yep,
like
fleshy.
to meet Thalen?"
Sure.
Who's this Thalen?
The snake goes, "He's a stag. Big one."
And
Oh.
he'll help us get through the maze.
Get to us. Get us to the
The
maze.
snake chuckles. They're serious about the maze, by the way. And Mira doesn't chuckle, but the wolf begins to chuckle as well. "I don't know why you're going on and on about that maze. There's no way in the heavens or the hells you're gonna get through that. But come on, let's humor me. Mira,
Yeah.
lead the way."
Yeah, why not? Maybe I get some more information about this place anyway.
I'm gonna walk over to Doc. Hey, Doc. I think I'm high. I think those animals are talking to us.
They're
You're
definitely
not.
talking to us, but
You're definitely not seeing things or hearing things.
I mean, this plane is for sure weird. Isn't it weird how as soon as we got here, we like fully understood how this environment is? And we
True.
know that animals of all kinds will challenge each other, but if they have one that's so important that is named and that they're willing to bring us to, then maybe they're like the strongest one in this area. I don't
Or
know.
at least the one in charge, and maybe the most informative one, who knows the
But
most.
it seems like dominance and power here is the correlation. I mean, I'm not the only one, right? Like you guys all understand completely what this plane is.
I
It's
understand I'm
magic.
coughing up
Yeah.
feathers.
You do look a bit more plucky. I mean, I'm down to go to him, but I'm just
No, I
saying
mean-
if they're gonna test us there, then it might be a really just strong test.
Okay. I'll start walking.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not doing us any good just standing around with our thumbs up our asses. So
Oh,
this is our first. This is our
Talk for
first.
yourself.
This is our first lead. So
We just got here. We haven't even looked around.
just stay
yeah,
on guard.
It's not really a lead. It's more that just telling us to follow them. But
Well, it could be. Could be a lead.
Oh, we'll find our way around by following them.
All right, lead the way, animals.
Not animals, petitioners.
Sorry.
So what does that mean again?
It means we are here on this plane, and we are those who have died, and we are brought here in the afterlife.
Oh.
This is this place that resonated with us. This is where we came.
So were you like
We're
druids or
taken
something,
in the
or,
form of a
or,
beast.
or rangers in your previous life?
No. Neither
Just
of us
really
were.
animal friendly.
This is a plane of neutrality.
Oh. Oh, I should fit quite well here, and I start following them.
Be careful. If you let it, you may turn into a petitioner.
Well,
Yeah,
let's
you're
avoid
right.
that.
We have vague memories of our life. We begin to turn around and walk through the woods.
I'll follow.
You'll follow.
Yeah.
Also keeping my eyes out for traps.
I can't
In
turn
the,
it.
Leading
in
us-
the Beastlands?
Well, I'm making sure they're not leading us to a hole or a tripwire or ambush.
I'll have Levy just keep watch of the surroundings.
Where do you think we are in Vietnam?
Kind of feels like
This
it.
is the Beastlands. It could be.
The trees are talking.
Could
The
be
bushes are
Vietnam.
talking. The bushes are talking.
Yeah, the snake begins to kind of speak. Yeah, mighty warriors might become great bears. Sneaky hunters might become wolves. Druids might become owls.
Is
We have
But-
vague memories of our life before the Beastlands. Mostly emotions around certain people or creatures.
Okay.
how is the font like? How is the plant life around us? Does it seem otherplanely, or does it look like
is-
material plane?
It does seem like an amplification of the type of fauna you would find on Elos. It's like you do have pine trees, you have oak trees. Think Feywild, but unfortunately even more overgrown and wild.
So-
Like the mountains are just jagged and insane. Like only a crazy person would try to climb them. The forests are impossibly dense to where like ribbons of light begin to peer through, and that's all. Even denser than the Hemlock Wilds, denser than the Feywild. Everything is impossibly wild here and overgrown.
So this is like Vietnam.
Do we hear wildlife sounds?
You
Like chirping?
you do occasionally you'll hear like a wolf howl or a hyena laugh, but usually it's followed by common after.
I was gonna say, do we hear
Wildlife is
animal
already
calls? Do we
talking
hear
to me.
animal calls, or we hear people like, "Hey, yo, Mike, what are you doing?"
Every now and then you will pass like a squirrel that's just like, what the fuck? And just watches as it's like holding a nut in its hand, as just watches you guys continue on past it. Every now and then
Don't
you
lose
might
your nuts.
find there's like a dragonfly that lands and goes, holy shit, they're armed to the teeth. And then just flies off. You do eventually, you're not sure how much time is currently passing as you're walking through these woods. Eventually, the fox, which she would introduce herself as Mira.
Oh. TM, important question.
What's up?
What is our rabbit friend turning into?
He is turning into more of a rabbit.
Okay.
He
rabbit.
though he's beginning to kind of get like this almost albino type of fur. It's like very
Okay.
patchy now. He was never a white rabbit. He was like this gray brownish hair, and now he's turning into what seems to be a white rabbit.
Oh, is he
Okay.
late? Is he late? I'm very, very late.
Eventually, Mira, and you, oh, I'm sorry, Mira would be the wolf. She would introduce herself as such. She would refer to the wolf as Fenlo, though he wouldn't introduce himself to you guys. And The serpent would announce themselves as Zalketh.
Ah,
Um,
Name's Barvor. Barvor Lee.
hmm. You think you'll come to this plane when you die?
I don't know. I'm more of a studious type, so I'm not sure which plane that reflects.
Oh, you could be studious and wild all at once.
Well, I can't do any of that stuff until I complete my journey and rescue my friend.
Mira kind of like has an idea and then starts darting in circles around you and your party. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna bring them. She means darting off into a different direction.
Let's go. Bring who?
The snake and the wolf begin to follow.
Oh,
Follow.
go. Yeah, I'm going along with this.
Yeah, there's about a 20-minute venture into a different direction in the woods. And then you come upon what seems to be a small, still pool of water. But it reflects the moon even when there's not one in the sky. Mira kind of walks a circle around this 5-foot pool in this woods. Come on, someone do it. Someone do it. Fennel goes, they're humanoids. They're very weary and cautious. This place is going to eat them alive. The snake goes, yeah, but humans are, well, humanoids can be the most courageous.
Oh,
Right. I mean,
what's going on
remember
here?
what we learned when we got on
Yeah,
here. I mean,
I was gonna say, thinking of that, I just dip my face in it and drink.
Okay, Arthur, you go over, and the second you touch the water, what animal did you say that you were turning into?
oh
Leopard.
god, oh god.
The second you touch the water, you suddenly have a vision where you're up in high in a tree, and there's the taste of blood in your mouth. And when you look down, there's a jackrabbit in your mouth, and you were chewing it. And you just sit here for a second, looking out in the distance, and you feel peace, tranquility, serenity. And then you go to close your eyes to blink, and then you open up your eyes again, and you're just staring at a fox, and it's staring at you. Oh, he saw something. Oh, he definitely saw something. And
Yeah.
they all see something.
I'll look to the rabbit captain. It's not looking good for you.
What? Hang on a second. He goes over and touches it, and then he immediately retreats backwards. What the fuck?
All right, what the hell? All right, I'm curious now. I'll dip my finger into the water.
You dip your finger into the water, and you're currently, your ears are kind of, it has like this cacophonous crash of water, and you're next to a waterfall, and you're at the very base of this waterfall, and you seem to be hunting some sort of fish, probably a salmon, but even the salmon are petitioners in this plane. And you seem to like be fighting back against this fish. It's like flapping you, and you're clawing at it. And then you look at your claws. You are a brown bear, and you have like runes of blue light all throughout your fur. And you finally catch this fish, crush down into it to break the spine. And as you do, you wake up back into the Beastlands, staring at this pool of water.
Where's the fish? I've suddenly got a craving for salmon.
Well, I guess we should all do it then.
I guess. Who's next?
Go ahead, Cam.
All right. And I'll put my hand in it.
You put your hand in it, and for a second it feels as if nothing's happening, and you look around you, and the entire forest that you were just surrounded in is completely underwater. All the petitioners are gone, your comrades are gone, and you're just sitting here, alone, looking at all the woods and the wilds just surrounded in water, the leaves kind of picked up and floating as debris all around you. And Orm kind of pushes its way, not even swimming, just like hovers towards you. And it's made out of leaves and debris, and it holds out its hand, almost like expecting you to grab it.
I'll grab it.
You go to grab it, and the second you do, you're back looking in the pool, grabbing the water with your hands, as if you're grabbing a hand.
So, I have a question. Does this plane also affect familiars?
No. It would be primarily just creatures of soul that would
Okay.
have a mind that goes to a different plane.
Okay, so Levy wouldn't be affected by this, by the effect of the plane.
Correct. You look around, Sammy, and everything's no longer underwater, and you're looking at the spot where this figure held out its hand. There's nothing there.
Oh, that's all I got. Alright.
Anything else touching?
Doc, you ready?
Guess so. I'll reach forward.
You reach forward, you bend down and touch this water, and same thing kind of happens for you. It almost seems like nothing's happening at first, and then you look around you. The entire forest is on fire, except for this one small pool. Comrades are gone. The petitioners are gone. Everything is on fire.
I will-
You look around and kind of have a moment of panic begin to come through, and as soon as you begin to scream, you let out your scream, and when you opened up your eyes, you're back at the pool.
I'll quickly take my hand back. I didn't like that.
But did we actually hear him scream?
Yes.
Yeah, I would have. Doc is going through it right now, so.
Doc, are you okay?
Snake laughs.
And I'm like shaking. I'm like very vigorously.
What's the point of all this?
I'm guessing we see like what we would be like if we actually took our forms that we animal forms that we have, like the true nature. Which I'm
You
guessing.
kind of pause at the edge of the pool.
I'm guessing
Next.
Captain Rotten Robin probably got eaten. That's why he got scared.
No.
Doc's just gonna grip the other hand that was in the water, and he just kind of looks down the rest of the time.
Any other takers?
I suppose if we're all doing it, Adelaide will look at the water. She'll take a glove off and she'll reach down.
You take a glove off, you reach down, and the second your hand touches the water, you are at home. Before any of this adventure happened, before you realized your family was awful, you're sitting at a table with your true mother, not your stepmother, your father, and you're all having a dinner laughing. And you finish up dinner, you You walk outside, and you immediately start levitating up into the sky, going up into the clouds. And as you close your eyes, you feel gravity begin to kind of shift, and you're no longer going up. You start falling back down. And you fall for about 2 seconds or so, and then the second you hear the ground coming up from underneath you, you're back looking at the pool.
I look down at the pool with kind of just a sad look on my face, seeing the reflection of an old woman versus being a kid when my mother was alive.
What did you see?
I flew up into the sky, and I came tumbling back down.
We didn't know animal stuff. That's
I
weird.
assume the feathers would make it animal stuff, Barvor.
Oh. Huh.
Mira goes over and starts circling in between the legs of Khan.
There's no vision I would like to see from this pool. But if it intrigues you, the word does not exist. I'll
I
walk
told you
over.
they're humanoids. They are scared. And the snake goes, no, look at him. He's going to do it.
I'll reach down and I'll soak my gauntlet in there.
Second your gauntlet and you touch this water, the same thing happens with Oz, happens to you. You don't feel yourself turning into an animal or anything like that. At first it feels like nothing has changed, and then you look around and the entire forest is on fire for you as well. Except there's something different. In front of you, there seems to be an apparition of shadow and flame. And it looks at you. And in your head, you hear, "Do not wound what you cannot kill." And then, once it says this, you're looking back at this pool of water. Everything around you is the same.
What did you see, Khan?
You've seen Khan. Roll a religion check really quick.
8.
You think you've seen the eyes of the creature you saw in that vision. You think you've seen them before. Recently. But you're not sure where.
I assume it's the demon at the party, the wedding, or the king thing.
It feels familiar, yeah.
Khan would just respond, just say, "I see my next target."
Is that what that vision's supposed to be? And I look at the rabbit.
Like, there's no fish around here. No waterfalls either.
Not in the middle of the ocean, so that's good. Essex Rotten Robin Clapham says. Right. We're burning daylight and nightfall. The snake laughs. The wolf doesn't. Onward.
Okay.
I keep walking. You all follow?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You follow, and about 30 minutes later, you hear this massive crashing in the distance, and Mira and Fenlo and the Zalketh They aren't really worried. They just keep walking towards it, and they're not sneaking or anything. And eventually, coming into view seems to be two massive celestial transparent lions wrestling loudly. They're definitely going at it, throwing each other into trees, throwing each other into the ground. They seem to be fighting, but not using claws or teeth. Mira just goes, "Excuse us, we'll just be going past you all." You all approach.
Yeah, if they
Sure.
are.
As you all begin to approach, the petitioners move past very quickly, but you guys, tending to follow the same route, pass by these lions, and they both stop wrestling and then look and stare at you all. They seem to be eyeing you up, down, measuring you. Is anyone going to show fear?
I would point two fingers at my eyes and then point it at them, and I'll keep walking.
Technically, if everybody's within 10 feet of me, none of us feel
You're
fear.
immune to fear. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Yeah. They kind of just look at you up and down, scanning you from head to toe, measuring you and your courage, and you walk past. As you do, and they continue staring at you until you're about 20 feet away. They then begin to wrestle loudly once more, crashing into trees and rubble and brush. Fenlo goes, "They couldn't be more quiet about it, I suppose." And Zalketh goes, "Imagine two lions wrestling being quiet." Mira chuckles. Eventually, you all travel to what seems to be a ruins. And it's about another 3 hours of travel, though you wouldn't really necessarily know that. They've just been leading you through the forest, chuckling and making jokes with one another. You guys pass a few more petitioners, just staring in awe at you all. You don't really see any other humanoids around. Eventually, you come across these this set of ruins. It looks like there was once a fort here, not a large castle or anything like that, but a small, humble fort. But it's since crumbled into ruin and decayed, and has vines and overgrowth all around it. Mira walks directly through the portcullis, or what would be the portcullis if it was still there, as does Fenlo and Zelketh. You guys smell that there's, well, first off, just an awful smell. It smells like what could best be described as a zoo. You all follow into this keep.
Oh, wait, it could be best described as a zoo?
The smell smells like a zoo.
Okay, okay.
It smells like a collection of animals and animal excrement.
I'll stuff my nose with stuff and keep on going.
Yeah,
I'll just walk in, yeah.
You walk in and there's well, a little bit of a crowd. I would say maybe about 25, 30 petitioners, all different kinds of creatures. Tigers, lions, deer, birds, smaller hamsters and rats, all sorts of weird anomalies of creatures coinciding with one another. And there's not any like residences. There's no like buildings or anything like that. Everything seems to have crumbled throughout the age. But there is like this dirt and mud ground that everything currently resides on. There is, however, a large log of a tree, maybe about 10 foot in diameter. And it looks like at one point it fell down and crashed into this ruins. And on top of this tree, there is a massive stag with blue and silver runes all throughout it, all throughout its fur. and it kind of just seems to be looking at everyone. Yeah, it seems like the patriarchal figure here. As you guys walk into the crowd, they almost like you're parting an ocean. They begin to move out of the way for you, stop their roughhousing, stop their wrestling, and all uncomfortably stare at you. And soon enough, all 25, 30 of these different animals are just silently not moving, just looking at you. Mira
This
kind of
is-
leads your group. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say this is like my worst nightmare.
Hey.
There's like you never had those dreams of like you're walking in a forest and then all the animals just wow, look at you.
No, I have darker ones, but this is not that bad.
I don't really want to know what goes on in your head.
Same here.
Eventually, you're shifted through this crowd, and Mira kind of sits down next to this log and looks up. Thalen, I think we have some people you want to meet, and maybe he will too. Thalen seems to be this gargantuan stag, and hardly fits on the top of this tree that has fallen. Seems to be definitely no normal stag. It looks like it has some sort of influence. It looks you all up and down. There does seem to be honest instinct with them. But I have questions for them, because he will have questions too. Why are you all here?
Looking for a maze.
A maze. They're looking for the maze. The crowd begins to whisper and talk with one another. I don't think they're going to make it. Why would you want to go to the maze? Hush. You search for this maze. Do you know what it entails?
So I know it's at the end of it.
Yes,
Exactly.
I see. And this information, where did you get it?
A tree.
Hmm.
The guardian
Miss
tree.
Miss
and the
Lunera.
favorite-
Yeah, I
Yeah, in the material plane.
think technically
Yep, that one.
Trio as well.
Trees do have many, many answers, and they are ever watchful. But this tree specifically, you mentioned that they are Lunera.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Perhaps you may be who you say you are. This reward for this maze, do you know why you need it?
For
Stop
one
evil.
for one very
Tree of the
specific
world.
reason, it's kind of in the name.
I see. I have a final question for you then, and then should you answer this with utmost certainty and correctness, I and my fellow compatriots that you've already encountered will lead you personally to the fortress in Karasuthra, where you can find our Lord, and he will lead you to the maze.
Okay.
But the questions
So-
I ask you need utmost thought. Who would like to go first?
I'll go.
There's only one question. They'll answer it with utmost certainty and truthfulness.
Okay.
You there. What is the most courageous act you've ever done?
I gotta think about that.
Take your moment. Take your time.
I did save my friends a few times. I don't know if that counts, but I saved my friend a few times.
Would that be your answer?
Yes.
Hmm. Interesting. You there. And looks over at you, Adelaide. The most courageous act that you have ever done.
Adelaide looks down for a moment while she thinks. I don't know, I try. Try to be courageous every day. Maybe when I left my home in search of an adventure or a meaningful end.
That was the most courageous you felt?
It was the most scared I felt. But I did it anyway.
And you there. Looks at you, Barvor. Most courageous event that you have committed to.
That's a good question. I suppose probably be if not risking my life to save my friend Lemira. Well, yeah, stepping into the Godswood to find my brother. I didn't know where that tree was going to take me, but I did it anyway because my brother was in possible danger and I couldn't risk it.
And what of you? Looks at you, Oz. What is the most courageous thing you have done?
I think that like Doc will like hesitate for a moment because he did say to answer like with certainty. So there's a lot of things that are just like kind of race through his mind, but then after a moment he'll say, I fought through a massive fortress to save my siblings, but even still, I feel I continue to fail, so I'm not sure.
And you, looks at you, Con. The most courageous act you have committed.
Connell think heavily. It was the day I decided that I would kill Z if I had to. And I would be okay with it.
And what of you? Looks at you, Captain Talltide. What is the most courageous thing you have done?
When I turned my back on the person I was and the culture I was with, knew that no matter how much you cling to something, it's not always right, and I found out the hard way. And that's why I like to think that I bounced back, and that's when I felt the most alive.
I believe there may yet be courage amongst you. Interesting answers to dwell upon. And perhaps a night's rest there may be different ones to give. But rest is for the luxurious. We will bring you to Karasuthra, the border between it and Bras, where our Lord resides. And he will show you the way to the maze. Crab begins to kind of shuffle and goes, they're actually going. They live. No, they'll definitely live. Look at them. They're armed to the teeth. No one's ever made it through the maze.
We'll make it.
Good. We leave at once. Take a moment of respite. Talk amongst yourselves if you need. We leave in 5 minutes.
All right.
Hops off the tree.
So, guys,
Uh,
we talked to animals that brought us to the person who's going to bring us to a person who's going to bring us to a maze.
What if their
Are we
lord
sure we're
is?
not high?
What if their lord is actually Garen? It'd be cool to actually meet somebody from back then, like his actual historical figure, like beating Jundiel. You might not be interested in the history stuff, but that's my thing.
you said you would kill Z.
If I had to. If I have to let Z go, I will. But I will fight. And
Yeah,
I'll
'cause
die
it's supposed to
before I
be
do
like
that.
that.
Hmm.
What's it? That I don't remember what they called. The prophecy thing. Amalgamous? No. What?
Exactly.
I don't
No.
remember what. Don't remember what they called it.
Let's go to this maze.
We'll go to the person who's going to bring us to the maze.
That, yes. Go follow the stag. Or whoever's leading
The
it.
stag party.
Sure. I've been in those before.
So, gather around this massive gargantuan stag, Mira the fox, Fenlo the wolf, and the snake, Zalketh. They all four begin to move forward into the woods. You'll follow?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go meet this
I
lord.
guess so. Yeah. Really?
So, start traveling. You travel for only about an hour before the stag begins to pass by a patch of radiant orange flowers. It kind of walks past them, not directly next to them, but just walks past them. Mira kind of like circles in between them and goes, ooh, ooh, ooh. Fleshy ones. You should touch one of these.
What does they want us to touch?
There seems to be a patch of radiant orange flowers.
No, thanks.
Oh, come on. It'd be fun.
I'll use Mage Hand to touch it.
Fenlo goes, are you scared?
I'll walk over and touch it with my
No,
foot.
no, just call it cautious.
Yeah, first thing that happens, you touch the flower with the mage hand, Barvor, and it opens up and poofs out what looks like pollen, and then just falls to the ground.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know if we want to breathe that stuff in. Someone might be allergic to pollen.
Technically, I actually am, but Arthur isn't, and he's going to kick it.
I was going to ask Arthur. I didn't know that.
One of the flowers opens up and shoots pollen directly into your face. Roll 1d4.
Well, if I'm not going to be high after this, I don't know what. 1.
You have 1 temporary hit point, and you have
Ah!
advantage on survival checks for an hour.
Oh, sweet. Dudes, I
But-
am so good right
but-
now.
However, you
Uh-oh.
have uncontrolled honesty for about 20 minutes.
Oh shit.
Con, I really want to pet you like a dog.
Uncontrolled is crazy. It's
What?
just
What did
blabbing
you
stuff.
just? You wanted to pet him?
Go ahead.
He looks like a fluffy boy. And I go over and start petting him.
Sounds like that
So,
pollen makes your inside voice come outside.
Does anyone have a question that they want to ask Arthur?
Doesn't mean I have to answer it.
It's uncontrolled though.
Do you want
That's
to?
true.
Uncontrollable honesty.
True. That is true.
Do you want to
Mirror goes,
answer
"Oh,
them?
More people. Come on.
I don't.
Finlow rolls his eyes.
I already told you most of my stuff, but there's some stuff I don't want you to know.
So have you ever had a
That is
girlfriend?
honest.
Yes. Technically, yes.
Arthur, do you
Technically.
think
Why not?
Captain's handsome?
Wait, what was your question?
You think Captain's handsome?
No.
Yeah, that's why you're not. That's why you're whatever the hell you are in the order. No one even knows.
You're a jackass.
Well, if the only thing our author is telling us is that the pollen's gonna make you tell the truth uncontrollably, I'm good.
Hey, I am also really good at survival right now.
I mean,
And I
I
feel
got
a
nothing to
point
hide.
better.
I really got nothing to hide, so I'll touch the
Oh,
flower.
I bet you do.
You think so? I haven't
know
lied
so.
to you once.
I doubt that.
Huh?
The
I
stag
haven't.
continues past
No, I actually touched the flower.
flowers. You touch it?
Yeah, I actually do touch the flower.
Okay, go ahead and roll 1d4.
Now. Oh, another one.
You have 1 temp HP, advantage on survival checks for an hour, and uncontrolled honesty for about 20 minutes.
I don't feel any different.
You smell different.
Do I? That don't smell any worse than you.
Hey.
Oh.
Honesty.
Shit.
Stag moves beyond.
Okay, well,
the
that's enough of that.
flowers and-
I think I'm
Captain,
gonna
do
I'm
you
gonna
wanna give
kick
it a
it
try?
too. Yeah, I just
Oh.
I gotta try this. Sorry, I gotta.
You know, you guys can
Thank
just
you.
tell the truth all the time, right?
I mean,
You know, I
The
really
lawful
do.
good
Yeah,
guy
but-
in the party.
I mean,
I
I-
really
something
do
else.
not want to.
I do tell the
Something
truth
else.
all the time when I'm asked.
All right, let's see here. What?
I don't.
So
You said 1D.
roll 1d4, yeah.
I don't tell the truth all the time.
Arthur, who's your favorite party member?
That's easy.
Okay.
Him.
Oh, I don't think
Answer
it's easy.
It's
No, I'm just
Arthur.
not telling because that would hurt someone's feelings.
It's Arthur.
Two.
Oh, it's uncontrollable
You
honesty.
gain-
It's
Fine.
Arthur.
Who's your favorite party member?
I think he's gonna say.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna say it's Arthur.
Doc has saved my
Wait,
life
one
so many
second.
times.
1 second, 1 second. Samuel, you take 2 points of temporary healing. You have advantage on survival checks, and you are also uncontrollably honest for the next 20.
Captain,
Thanks,
who's your
Arthur.
favorite crew member?
Who's my favorite crew member? Oh, God. Well, that's a long story, and I think it goes back to, what we think of who is all involved in the crew. How far does the crew go back? You see, Adelaide, if you go far back enough,
This is not uncontrollable honesty. It's just being
It's just
facetious.
He's answering it in a roundabout way.
I don't know. I would probably say,
Clearly, Doc.
Conway.
Oh,
Who? Conway?
Probably Well, I don't know if I would say my favorite, but I could at least say that, like, if I'm like, oh, where is I'm looking for Conway first.
you
I
mean
forgot that.
Con, the dog?
Well, full name.
Yeah.
I mean-
I'm
Yeah, but
honored.
he doesn't like.
I
that
look at
comment.
Arthur and I go, eh.
I mean, I
John-
disagree.
Who's your favorite crewmate without the flower?
Who's my favorite crewmate without the flower? Ugh.
Well, you're not using it, so
You
Well,
can choose to lie.
you
if
can
you
tell
want.
the truth.
I
Well,
will tell the truth.
Because he has to. Because his God is God of honesty and truth.
I don't think
Well,
that's
we
his
all
God.
know it's actually Z. So,
Oh yeah, I mean,
but
Yeah, we
Z
knew
is not
that.
here. Oh, it was the other chat. I got copy.
Yeah.
Fucking Flynn. It's really hard. It's really hard. It's really
At least
hard.
At least
what
it
she
shows he
said.
hasn't thought about it. You
is
know.
it,
I
what
have
about-
not, because I
is
love
it the
you
guy
all
who is
very
it
much equally.
is it the guy who
I
took,
haven't thought about it too, but it just came to me quickly.
is it the guy who took that dance from that shaved bugbear from you?
No, it's definitely not you, Barvor.
Oh,
It's not because of anything mean. It's just you are the newer of all of us.
well, yeah, you
I
didn't
have
get to know
more
me enough.
memories
That's all right.
than
That's
the
all right.
rest
That's
of you
okay.
guys.
You know, guys
And if
don't.
I'm honest, it's between Doc and Captain, and we have very different relationships. So it's
Very
really
true.
hard for me to choose.
Arthur, no one's picking us.
I figured that.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I
You
can't pick
figured
Arthur.
what? I understand you, but what about me?
You forget a lot.
Well, it's not her fault that she's old.
No, it's not. But
I don't forget because I'm old. I forget.
And
that's
She's
also
old because
true.
she forgets.
I think
Oh,
she
she's old?
forgets because she has like something wrong with her memory.
I'm old because I'm cursed, and I forget because I'm cursed.
Yeah.
I see truth. She didn't
I'm
even
not
need
li-
the flower.
Why did you take the flower?
Would you like to? I did. I personally
Sure,
would
I
like to
don't
see
really
everyone
lie
if they want
normally.
to, but if not, I will not pressure you.
I will.
Adelaide will take the flower. I don't normally
Yeah, you-
lie.
Go over, you reach down to pluck the flower, and the second you touch the stem, it opens up and shoots pollen into your face. Go and roll a d4.
How long do we have advantage on survival again?
An hour.
Okay.
4.
So we're just wasting
4
it.
temporary hit points.
We're just
4
wasting
temporary
it
hit points.
finding out deep dark secrets about each other.
Yeah, I mean that's what it's for, right?
Yeah, true.
And
I
you
mean,
have
but-
advantage on survival checks for an hour and uncontrolled honesty for 20 minutes.
But the uncontrollable truth thing is only 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then we're just gonna spend the 20 minutes,
Working as intended, essentially.
and then we'll use the survival stuff.
Unless we hit the flower again.
Did I take this for a question?
What?
The flower.
Adelaide, do you actually want to save the world?
Ooh.
Yes.
Do you, if it came between saving the world and undoing your curse, which would you choose?
The world.
Damn, Doc's getting deep.
What about you, Captain? Do you care about saving the world?
Sure, yeah, I would do that if that was pretty top priority amongst everyone.
So what's most important is what's top priority between us.
Yeah, I would say so. What's most important between us, the crew, right here? Yes.
What if the crew wasn't around?
Ooh, most important. So in that moment or overall?
What if we weren't around right now? What would be your goal? Would you still try to save the world, or would you do something else?
Right in this moment, I suppose I don't know how to save anyone, so I would look for something to eat because I am a little hungry.
Who
But
didn't take the
overall,
flower?
I would like to be a better person. So, if saving the world is the ultimate one, I would choose that. Yes, Doc. Have you had a mushroom flower thing?
I have not.
You should.
Partake? No? Yes?
Yeah, partake in a little
If,
flour.
if the only thing that thing does is make you uncontrollably tell the truth, then I'm not sure I want
It gives
to.
you a little health, and I'm
I
really good at
also
survival now.
I feel pretty good.
I love
Yeah.
every time fucking Captain Talltide reminds you he's a fucking pirate from the late 18s, baby.
All right, I guess. I'll just kick a flower.
Hey, I'm a little upset no one asked me if I would save the world or not.
Would you?
Save the world.
Yeah, I would.
Ooh.
Okay.
It wouldn't be
you-
top
would that-
priority, maybe, but I would do it.
Okay, so say falling off a cliff was saving the world, or like 50 gold.
That's a tough question. No, I'm kidding.
50? Are we
I'm
way richer than
kidding.
that?
I'm honest. See, I can
Your
still make a
sense of
joke
humor
being
is wrong.
honest. I would choose the
Okay.
world because then there's no gold.
Oh, but then
what
you
if
might
they
own
offered
the
you
world.
gold to end the world?
Wait, get 50 gold to end the world, then I can't spend the gold.
What if you then own the world,
Be king? Urchin to king. That'd be
but
interesting.
no one's there?
Oh, then there's no point.
Sam, I think we're kind of missing the point of the philosophical part of the questions. Now we're
I'm
just
just
starting
being honest on how my brain sometimes functions and goes in thought.
I think. What? What was that last part?
Arthur, you called me jackass earlier.
I did, and I was honest.
Captain, did that hurt your feelings?
No, it did make me feel a little annoyed, but I don't really want to hit him.
Do you remember what you said before I called you a jackass?
No.
You said I wasn't really a part of the crew, so there you go.
Oh, well, I didn't mean like a part of like us. I meant like on that like line of like, oh, I'm captain, and then then there's like a second mate or whatever, and then like
First mate.
navigator, first mate, and then you're just like, oh yeah, and then Arthur is right? What? That's what I
Exactly,
meant.
jackass.
Captain, do you disagree with the assessment that you're a jackass?
No, I suppose not. I definitely deserve it.
See?
Bit of a drunkard too.
Whoa, that
like
is
everybody.
true. I do drink.
Besides
a
Khan
lot.
and Doc.
Speaking
and
of
Adelaide.
which, after I
Just
destroyed
you,
my old,
Captain.
after I
Just
destroyed
Captain
my
and
old,
occasionally me.
after I destroyed my old friend's, old crewmate's head from the inside, does anyone have a
Go.
drink so then I can settle down, if you would?
Was that?
I
Brett?
don't have that alchemy jug. I don't know where it went. I have no idea where Hotchkins went. So
I truly could not tell you that if my performance of creation, if I created a wine bottle, included the wine. In fact, I would probably bet that even if I did create it, the second the thing ends, the wine would disappear inside you. So I don't think I could help you.
well, okay.
Khan, do you think we'll make it through with all of us alive?
Did he take the flower or not? I can't remember.
I did not
He
take
took
the
it.
flower.
He
Okay.
did not take it.
So he's lying.
No, he tells the truth. He just said no. None of us. Why would he lie about what
He did his
think he
first
would be?
lie.
Khan is very truthful.
He did his first lie. I'm proud of him. Good
Khan,
boy.
who do
Now
you
scratch
think will
his head.
die?
Oh.
Who do I think will die?
Yeah.
Me.
Wow.
Gone.
Wow. Wow.
No,
Why?
no,
Why?
no. You ain't gonna die. You're gonna die of old age. You won't die here though.
That's true of all of us.
Yeah.
I hope we don't die here.
I
but-
hope that's not true for me, actually.
Yeah, well, at least for a while for you. Hope we can reverse it and then we can have old age the proper way.
Anyway, I want to be, you know, have fun together.
That sounds sexual.
Not
Well-
in that way.
It's just what I think. Do I want it to happen? No. And I will do everything in my power to not die, of course.
Whoa.
What?
Well, if you did, what would you like me to do?
I've
What
not
kind of
thought that
sermon would
far
you
ahead.
want?
Do you want me to bury you at sea?
A sea burial is fine.
In a better
Yes.
place, of course.
Yeah. My burial choice of burial does not matter. As long as you pray to Torm on that day, I do not care.
Ooh.
Ooh, we might have an issue.
No, I can do that.
Well, more so I meant as long as you send me off to Torm, I do not care.
Oh, okay. Because I have issues with praying just in
Yes.
general.
You're not allowed to pray at all.
See? Even the religious
No
man
prayer
says
for
I
you.
can't pray.
Bad
Till
stuff
we kill
happens
some
right here.
gods, no prayer. Um,
Well, that's what
I'm
we're getting
not
the
sure.
sword for.
I would just hope that you all help take care of Z and take care of each other, and that's all I ask for.
I think I feel the same exact way as Colin, actually. That I probably won't make it either.
Really?
You're
Yeah.
both gonna.
Who else is gonna die here?
I don't think
Speak
I
up.
will.
Well, not here specifically.
I'll probably run.
Well, let's get it over with. Sorry.
Everybody in this party is gonna make it to the other side because we all have things to do.
The animals have disappeared from your sight at this point in time.
Shit.
To continue following.
Yeah.
Sure.
I assume we were walking and doing this.
Thank God I didn't have to kick the flower.
You guys.
Yeah, I
does
assume we
anyone
were
else
just
wanna
walking.
do
I assume we were in near the flowers the whole time, so I didn't think we were walking.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
you-
think we were
well,
walking either.
They were kind of chilling out for a little bit, and
Yeah.
then they
So-
just started leaving.
They're like, these guys are
At
talking.
one
for so
point, I
long."
was literally gonna be like, "I'm gonna leave this conversation and go walk into the stag," but I was like, "Oh, I'll
Yeah.
stay."
Just giving you guys notice that they are disappeared from sight. You guys, does anyone else want to do the flowers?
I hit the flower one more time and then I'll start tracking the animal.
Hit the flower
God, now
for
he's
shopping.
addicted to flowers.
Yeah.
I think I am.
Are you
Do I get
open
one
to
of
telling
these
Set
the
four?
you
truth?
free,
No.
Arthur, and you feel so much better.
I actually don't,
Yeah,
but this is kind of
oh.
interesting.
Yeah. So obviously, if you do it again, just replace whatever you rolled with your new roll.
Okay.
For the one before.
A 4! Yay!
There you go.
Better than a 1. That's the real reason why I hit it. And then
Arthur,
I'll
is the
start
girl
tracking.
we're saving your girlfriend?
Yes. No, let's go.
Aw.
And he gets a little red in the face.
Are you going to abandon
Good
us as soon
one.
as we save her?
What?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
There's still that percent chance we got hanged together.
She's my girl. And I'll keep
We
going.
got hanged together.
You know they say pros for
I thought
hoes?
you were
I don't
fam.
believe that.
What about saving the world before hoes? And also don't call your girlfriend a hoe.
That is true. She would slap me like crazy if she found out I called her that.
That's all running.
Don't tell
We're doing this while I'm trying to chase that. The fucking animals.
Alright, who,
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
track him. Yeah.
yeah, go
I'll
and
track
roll
'em.
double check with advantage.
A good thing, a natural 1, but 14 for 21.
Yeah, easily enough, not difficult at all to see the large hoof prints that only minutes before went off into the distance. You even see a few of the branches broken up way up high where it walked through with its large antler rack. And then, yeah, you follow the footsteps. Eventually, though, as you begin following the footsteps and you're walking and talking, they look behind you, the footsteps are disappearing faster than they probably should. But then again,
question.
the extra planar
Does
influence.
Devin sound like he's speeding up when he talks?
It's-
You
I think
did.
it's
You
Can
cut
you
out
flip
for a
that?
second, Griffin.
Oh, I did?
I cut out?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's maybe just like the Discord connection thing.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as I sound okay.
I heard it sounded like you were cutting out, and then I guess I was cutting out.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah,
I
you
didn't mean to
continue
interrupt.
following the tracks. You guys are like walking and talking right now. Eventually, they come into view, and you have a couple more minutes if you'd like to type any conversation notes, and then they will stop again in about an hour.
All right.
An hour. Okay. Wait, what time is it when we crossed over from the tree?
Actually,
was like
it was about we'll call it 9 to be safe. It was 9
In the
when
morning?
we crossed over.
Oh, PM.
PM.
Oh,
At night.
okay. We've been. And then, so do we still feel the fatigue from like traveling that whole day, and then essentially now we're traveling to like what would be like our 10 or 11 p.m.
You are probably. I mean, you've only been traveling for probably a good 5 hours now, so yeah, it is probably you're beginning to feel that fatigue. In a couple more hours, you are gonna be like, we have to make camp,
Okay.
or you're gonna like start taking problems.
But you said just an hour until we get to our location, right?
It's just an hour until they stop
Okay.
again. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I feel like I have to clear the air. As long as everyone knows I'm telling the truth. I like all of you, but Doc saved my life a bunch of times. That's why he's my favorite.
I don't really
So
want to
you-
go over this again.
So
Because
you
I
like
feel
your
like-
favorite
what I
Adelaide?
provide?
What?
Who's your favorite Adelaide?
Yes.
Uncontrollable.
Captain said something and Oz said something.
Well, Captain asked, what your favorite person
Yeah.
is.
Oh, Captain asked my favorite person?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Taylor's thinking not Adelaide. I guess it'd depend on what kind of person. It'd probably be Oz.
See, that's 2 for Oz.
Second would be
weir-
Captain.
Go.
Weirdly enough, I think Adelaide's my favorite person, and Captain's also my second. We're like very
Let's
close.
go.
Very, very close.
Silver.
So are you, Arthur. Don't worry. So is Con. You know what? I love y'all.
He didn't
All
take
right.
the flower.
I didn't. I was just being honest.
See,
Oh.
that's why he's out number 1.
Osric is very close, number 2 for me.
Hey, I'm number 2 in the line too, so that's where I
Using
stand.
everyone's legal names today.
Is that the uncontrollable truth part?
My legal name?
You're using everyone else's legal
What's your
name.
legal name, Captain?
Yes, Captain. What is the name you were born with?
Samuel Talltide. As far as I'm aware,
He's
that's
not on the
just
flower
what it's
forms,
always
remember.
been.
Man,
That's
as
good.
far as I'm aware, my name is Arthur Castamere.
Have you ever
Arthur,
met other
you had to-
customers?
Well, I was 5 when my parents died, so I knew them.
So what if you're like misremembering because you were 5?
I
What if
am
you're like-
hoping that's not the case.
What if you're like Arthur Bastamere?
That would be mean.
Arthur, if you had to kiss one of the boys in this party, who would it be?
Oh, obviously Doc.
That's that 20 charisma right there.
Eventually, you guys have your conversations cut as the
Mhm.
party
Thank
stops.
God.
Does your kind require campfires?
I'm just avoiding the
Yes.
conversations.
Hey, Con, you haven't said much. Who would you kiss?
Yes, but we can go without.
I would kiss Captain.
Yeah.
If the light
Captain,
is
who
going to
would
be
you
this.
What?
Mira kind of yips out. Light a fire then.
Did you say Adelaide?
Captain has to say who'd he kiss.
Who would I kiss? Let's see.
Don't say yourself.
No, I would guess definitely Khan first, then Ozarek.
Captain and
Oh,
Khan
no,
have thought about kissing each other.
I mean, it's nothing wrong with kissing your homies goodnight.
I mean, no.
That's how we pass watches. That's how we wake each other up from watches.
Yeah.
What were
else
you
do
going
do
to
on
say,
your
Arthur?
watch?
it's the dark, mysterious side of it, you know? It really draws me in.
Yeah.
She's my
Wait, I
type.
gotta go back.
I know I can fix him.
Who's kissing each
I
other,
mean,
wake
the
each
darkness
other
that
up?
draws him in is probably his patron.
I don't think
Wolf
anybody's
now
kissing
just like
each other.
locking
Each other
eyes
up.
with the fox, and they can't stop chuckling, and Snake is just silently taking this all in.
I'm just saying, guys, the Beastlands really brought some weird stuff out of you guys.
For this party. Doc was in a bad mental
Didn't bring
place.
it,
and now
it
he's
didn't bring
very-
anything out that it
Words,
wasn't already.
dog.
Didn't bring
Doesn't
anything
say
out that
that
it wasn't
once
already
in a while.
there.
I just want to say, this is how I feel every day. Just normal, honest.
You normally want to kiss Captain?
No, but I have honest opinions of it.
The snake goes, I could do with a
Yes,
fire,
please
too."
break the awkward silence.
Yes, let's start a fire. Wait, but okay, if the light's gonna be the same even through our
I
rest.
thought you
do
were gonna
we-
ask someone who's gonna kiss.
No, no.
If it was between
No, if the light's gonna be the same, do we need it? I mean, I guess to be warm, but like, if
I
the
mean, what's
light's
the-
gonna be perpetual,
What's the temperature out? Is it cold, warm?
It's
Really hot?
like, I mean, it's like 50 degrees.
Oh, we don't need a fire.
a little nippy, that's it.
Yeah.
no fire.
Okay, no fire. Yeah, I mean, if this plane is all about like animals challenging each other, the last thing we need is a beacon on us.
Well, typically animals fear fire.
Fear here in this plane?
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think so.
I
And
said
I think that's
typically.
the point. I think it's
All
another
four of the creatures
test.
laugh.
I think it's another test. We're not supposed to have a fire. Tough it out.
Or maybe we should have a fire to just be like, yeah, we don't care if you see us. We're here. We're awesome.
True, just be like,
And
yeah.
apparently kissing.
But
Yeah, okay.
is
well,
having a fire us being afraid of the cold?
Yeah, see? Cons on my side.
Oh God.
Or,
This is
like
like
not
a-
being able to
Okay.
see.
What if we light a fire, but as soon as we get a little bit warm, we put it back out?
just,
it again.
just so we don't get comfortable.
The fox is like scratching her head, like nodding in agreement at one point.
The fox gets it.
Breaking up, Arthur.
Yeah, sorry, I have to say that again. You cut out.
I said that's what see the fox gets it.
You're gonna say that's
Okay,
what the fox said.
but wait.
I was going to say that next. That's
But
what
the fox and
said.
snake were just saying like, "Oh, light a fire, light a fire." I'll turn to them.
It's a
Is there a
test.
reason you want us to do that?
Make an insight check.
Not very good at this. Yep, I'm not. 12.
You don't know whether they're asking it because you should or shouldn't, but it is a test.
It is a test. Okay.
So we shouldn't.
Arthur, your instincts are sharp as ever. You're climbing my ranks.
Okay. I didn't know I was, but okay.
Well, I mean, now that it's out in the open, I know where our
You're
favorites
really
are.
far
You know?
way up, though. You gotta climb.
I'm not gonna tell you what place you're at, but you're climbing.
Oh, I know I'm at the bottom.
No.
No,
You said every
that's
favorite.
never what I meant, Arthur. We all know who's
Anyway.
at the bottom. Not Ixnay, because they died.
that is true. That is true. They did die.
All right.
Oh,
Second
Oh, the way y'all
bottom.
talk, the way you guys are talking, someone's definitely a bottom.
Oh,
Who's the
God.
bottom bitch? I gotta know now.
I think
I'll
it's you.
turn. I'll turn to the animals. If we rest here, are you also going to rest here, or are you going to run off?
No decision.
Okay. Oh, I just don't want you to like leave because you're kind of guiding us to this person.
The fox will be the one that says that, and then the wolf will be silent, the snake will be silent, and then the stag will say, "We will wait for you. You've been courageous thus far."
Cool.
That's
Cool,
good.
cool, cool. I guess the codes are being open.
Telling who you'd rather kiss, I guess.
And who's your favorite? I guess that's the same
I didn't.
thing.
I wish we didn't ask that. I'm gonna be honest.
I didn't bring
Me
it
as
up.
well.
Anyway, watches. Great, more time for us to fucking talk it out.
Talltidesmen never answered because the party got distracted.
Yeah, exactly.
You did
Get
answer.
caught on
I
watch.
did not answer what my favorite was. I said it.
Yeah, oh, you
we
said
said
who
should-
you would
captain.
kiss. So that's the same thing. Yeah, you said
maybe it's
captain.
not.
How far away are those flowers?
Are the flowers
About-
around?
No, they're like an
Right.
hour back.
Are there any around us or anything else?
Make a survival check.
Advantage, I think, still
we have
or no?
advantage on.
Oh, good thing. 22.
Yeah, you find a couple things. First one being, at one point you find a vine, and it's almost like bioluminescent, basically. And it really only glows in moonlight, you would know, but since it's like perpetual twilight here, it is softly glowing. And it also has kind of pollen that is emitting off it as well.
Alright.
There's also there's like this shrub with like red tipped thorns, essentially.
Okay.
And there is
Blue flowers, red thorns.
this like moss with like
It don't.
transparent like threads in it, and it's creeping alongside like rocks and a couple of trees.
Ooh. I assume I don't know what they are.
Moss bush vine. No, you don't.
I'll point it out to the animals and ask what it is. Good stuff.
All but the stag will shrug and say they don't know. However, the stag will say that there is a moon petal vine. It blooms only in moonlight, but in the beast's lens, it is perpetually glowing.
Alright.
That will give you basically animalistic form or ancestral memories. Either way, it depends what happens.
Interesting.
You have to eat it though.
Oh.
That one is a snap thorn bush. I mean, not really any psychedelic or anything like that uses, but it does have good properties for holding things down.
Okay.
And then you have that over there is well, we call it memory moss.
Memory moss?
Would that help Adelaide?
Can I'll go over to it. Can I cast identify? Actually, I haven't even tested if we could cast spells in this realm or if there's something weird about it. But I'll attempt to cast identify.
You can, and it will work. What are you casting on the moss?
On the moss, yeah, to see if it does have properties that would help Adelaide.
Yeah, you don't touch it per se first, you just identify it, and if you were to touch this, it basically has a chance to steal memories. And
Oh,
if
steal.
anyone ingests it, they get those memories.
Oh. Hey, Arthur. No, I'm just kidding.
But
That would be mean.
it's a process, right? It's like you touch it, it steals your memories. You give it to someone else, they touch it, it steals their memories. They eat it, they also get your memories. If that makes sense.
That's
Yeah.
trippy.
So you touch like a pass or like a patch of it, and only rip a little bit of it. I mean, if you can finish eating that little bit, obviously there won't be any memory loss that has your memories because you ate it already, right? But that patch will have memories of whoever touched it.
Alright.
Since I identified it, do I know that if it chooses a memory at random or like one I could choose?
It has yes, so it has a chance to, let's see here.
Because if it's random, that's bad. I don't want that.
Yeah, I'll let it be. It didn't specify. Yeah, I'll let you choose it.
Oh, really?
I'll let you choose which memory fades. But you also realize that consuming too much of it, you have a chance to lose all memories.
Okay.
You're not sure for how long.
I'm not
At
touching
least
the
24
moss,
hours.
but I'll walk over to that moon root. And you said it turns me into an animal, or I get memories of a past life, right? Or something?
Ancestral memories, or it turns you into an animal, like an animalistic form.
Kind of curious about the past memory life, speaking of my parents. I'll grab some, but I won't eat it yet, and just put it in the bag of holding.
You grab it, cut off a little bit of a piece of it. The vine even starts to like wrap around you to try and hold you in place for a second, but you casually just move it to the side because it's too slow.
Yeah, I'm certainly not inclined to risk memories. I'm all about history.
Yes.
I won't reveal to my party what the memory moss does, but I will tell them not to touch it. Alright, guys, so watches then?
Sure.
See,
I'll go
two-
first.
There's 6 of us, so 2 a watch, or 3 watches.
So who's on first?
I'll go first.
Definitely who?
I'll do it.
Second.
I'll do second.
Barvor and
I'll take any watch. So. Doesn't matter to me.
So Conan.
I have to do third because of human eyes.
Well, technically, the
Well,
sun
it's
and
perpetual.
moon are both up.
same-
Yeah.
Oh, it's true.
it's
I'll
the
still
same.
do third.
Okay. Adelaide and who?
Sam.
I will.
Yes, I mean captain.
But you'll address him as so.
No.
So, you decide on fire or no fire.
No fire. I think, right?
When you
No.
no fire, we train our eyes. So Captain's a no.
Are we
Okay.
cold?
Request
Is it
no
cold here?
fire.
No, it's 50 degrees.
Oh.
And it's
50 chilly.
perpetually.
I mean, it's not chilly, but it's a little nippy, but you have enough adventure and equipment to keep yourselves considerably. So, you all sit down, start to make your camp, and get into your various sacks and bedrolls. You do realize, however, your forms have adopted a little bit to make the temperature almost temperate in a way. A lot of the hair on your body has grown considerably. your skin has thickened a little bit. Not enough to, if a blade were to touch it, it would make any difference, but enough to where the cold feels almost temperate. And it's not cold, it's, like I said, nippy, but it's just feels temperate to you guys. But you get your sex and you start to get into various states of rest. You have a little bit of time beforehand if there's anything you'd like to do.
Yes, there is actually for me. I wish to contact my patron. I have some questions to ask.
Are you going to attempt to contact your patron?
Well, I have the ability. It's my warlock ability. It automatically succeeds.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. I thought you were gonna do something. Okay.
No, I'm just basically just gonna close my eyes and just let myself fall into the room where we met.
Gotcha. Give me a second here. There is.
Sort of like contact other planes or something like that.
Yeah, contact other plane. But since it's my patron, it's automatic success.
Okay. Yeah. You close your eyes and you're in the room where you made this deal. There's no one in it, but there's almost like an expectance of what to ask.
I have some questions I need to ask. I found some new information. I wish for clarification on some of it. Do you reside in the Shadowfell?
No. No.
Okay, well that gets rid of another question. Is Lemira trapped in the Fortress of Memories?
As far as I know, yes.
Is there a way to get her out of the Fortress without fighting?
There's always a way. It's what you're willing to pay, though.
Hold on, I'm just writing all this down.
Yeah, you're saying that it's not in the Shadowfell kind of ruins another couple of questions I had. Are you connected to the Morgans?
Yes. But not working with them.
I mean, I can wager a guess, but I think it would be a bit meta, so I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking.
Is there a way to prevent the madness in the Shadowfell?
There are ways. Your mind can be toughened. You can gain ailments that can assist you with it. Or
pristine.
It's gonna come
Oh yeah, one of those two-headed creatures. I think that there's 5 questions.
Okay. Yeah. The room that you admitted in kind of slowly begins to shimmer and fade out. Maybe this too. Is there anything else what to do there?
No, I'm just like, you just see me, it's just like, after doing that, I'm like, deep in thought, I'm just like, Man, I thought I had something there, but I guess not. I'm going to sleep. That's what I just said. I'm going to sleep. Didn't get what I wanted out of this.
So, you'll begin to find your various states of rest. Arthur, Doc, you find yourselves on first watch. Go ahead and roll perception checks.
$15.
A lot. 23.
Yeah. You both hear audibly, maybe about maybe 150 feet away. You can't see them, but you hear there's almost like a band of monkeys, like making not music, but like hooing and hawing and chanting, and they're just like.
It's off in the
It's louder,
distance.
but it just you hear that off the distance, and it goes on and off throughout watch.
As we kind of come to the center, I'm gonna use Mage Hand so that I don't touch it, to grab a tuft of the memory moss, and I'm like Arthur did earlier. I'm gonna put it in my bag of holding.
Okay, yeah. You gonna use the mage hand and put it in your bag of holding.
And I'll look at Arthur and I'll just kind of put my finger to my lip like, shush, don't tell anyone.
Or I shake my head like, sure.
I'll kind of sit down and I'll unbuckle from like my waist the hilt of my sword, my big sword. It's like the sword of answering. It's the one I got from my father's place. Well, I guess my house before it burned down. And I'll just like rest the hilt with the blade in it next to me. I kind of just like sit crisscross a bit and look forward at him. I'll say, "You still feeling those truth effects?"
No,
That's good.
because it's been more than 20 minutes, right? I assume.
Yeah, I think it was like an hour to get here.
Yeah. I say no, but to you, and most people in this group, I would be very honest.
If we somehow manage to get through this maze and we get this blade, which I'm sure is behind some kind of big scary monster or whatever, do you think we're just gonna bring it to like Jundia or something?
Well, I think we're supposed to bring it to the King of Wiggly. I'll say so the rabbit guy didn't hear us. I'll say it quietly. I don't think we're going to do that, but I think Jundiel probably would be the best person to give it to if we have to give it to anyone.
I mean, do what? Like, it's either that or Con and Adelaide, either of those to wield it.
Yeah,
And if it's
but
like a
if we,
Godslayer sword, I'm sure it's a big sword.
yeah, I mean, who knows? And I'll kind of bump with my elbow. Might be a rapier, something me and you can wear.
That would be an interesting Godslayer blade if it was a tiny needle.
Yes.
Maybe that's what the
Or
gods
maybe
are
it
weak
could.
to, piercing.
Yes. Or I mean, maybe it can transform into the user's fit.
But if we get this sword, we'll be as armed as we could be, right? To take on,
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
Mathemologus. Other things.
Right. What's your theory about like who our like true enemy is?
I
Like,
don't really know, to be honest. I've been just thinking about getting my last of my friends safe, and you guys keep safe.
well, right, but obviously at
really-
this point, I think we know we're part of some kind of bigger prophecy thing. And I
Yeah.
know that we didn't like Rain too much, but she did free us for a reason.
I'm just going to be honest. You guys didn't like Rain. I didn't mind her.
I mean, I didn't appreciate that she led an invasion on my hometown.
No, see, I get that, but she freed me when she didn't really know much about me. So that, and if she did, and she still freed me, knowing who I was back then, I'm a little appreciative of that.
It's just I feel we were told to take care of our business here in the material plane, but with so many personal missions that we've been doing back to back, I'm afraid that in the background that things are moving, and
Yeah.
the day that Rain died and that entire fortress we were at and that battle with all those people and it blew up and many of those people died, or many of us almost died. It reminded me a lot of Penton and how angry I've become recently because of, I mean, we just keep seeing the same things over and over. We're getting stronger and we defeat any big bad we come across, but there always seems to be just something moving right outside of our grasp. And if we get this Godslayer blade, then maybe we could finally do something of worth. We invaded that fortress to get your friends out, but then all of a sudden in the background, we were in the middle of the Triumvirate War.
Yeah.
It became just a insane battlefield. And that wasn't even the reason we were there. I want to be where we're needed the most, but there's so much happening everywhere all the time. And I know we're getting hints that there's apparently more like us. There are other heroes out there who apparently have already done a lot of work. But, I think if we're just going to do like one thing, we better make it count, whatever
Absolutely.
grand thing we're contributing to. And that's part of the reason why I said I kind of agreed with Colin that I would go down in this, because sometimes I don't really see anything past this. We've been talking
Yeah.
a lot recently about what we're going to do after this, but I can't see an after this.
Since I grew up in an orphanage, I've been living, honestly, day by day for most of my life, just trying to survive to the next. Even when I was in the Unseen Six. Then I became a pirate. Honestly, the only time I really thought about the future, like actual in the future, is until I met you guys. So living day by day and seeing the worst of people isn't new to me, but I will say it's and then the next level. But I pretty sure we're doing good, and I think we are making a difference. It's probably not as much as we hoped, but I'm hoping with this Godslayer sword, we can, like you said, we can actually do some good work. And don't worry about yourself. I honestly think because you were always looking for your siblings before you met us. I think you were thinking too much of the future, and maybe not too much in the present. And now you thought a lot about the present when you after you free your friends. Now you're not too sure what your future goal is going to be. I guess afterwards. I don't know if I hit the mark on that, but
I mean, you're
you know,
pretty sharp. Uh, I can't really say if you're wrong or not, and I will like kind of instinctively reach for my like neck where I did wear an amulet of like Torm for the longest time, but very recently I like snapped it off my neck and it's in my pocket, but I'll still like instinctively reach for it and realize it's not there. And then I'll just say, I've looked for strength in a lot of places, and you know, while I think obviously our group's biggest strength is, our camaraderie. Even when we were all honest, we essentially just told each other we loved each other. It's, it may also be our greatest weakness, because if it comes between saving the world or saving you guys, it's easy for me to say on paper I'd choose the world, but I'm not sure sometimes. I've seen so much loss already, and seeing my neighbors that I grew up with be gunned down in Penton and my own childhood home burning. I left my home because I wanted to search for my siblings to bring them back so that things could go back the way they were, but now my siblings are in the Dalelands and my home is ash. I can't go back to the way things were. So I think you're on the mark about me thinking about the future, but what I was thinking about the future is trying to get to the past. You know?
yeah. Well,
So
you if you can't think of anything in the future after this, I plan to take, if I have enough money to get out of all this, go back to the orphanage and make it something. If you want to join and help, I won't say no to that. If that helps you with your future goals, give yourself something to visualize in the future so you don't think you're not going to make it. So I'm going to try to make it because I want to make a difference to those orphans.
As you begin following what you had said, you feel like almost the best way to describe it is your right hand just begins to vibrate so slightly, almost like there's adrenaline being pumped into you, but only into your right hand.
look at it. Is there anything on it? Like a mark or anything?
There's no mark or anything. You just hold your wrist for a second and just feel your blood.
Oh, hey, Ralph. How's it going?
The vibration. And it stops.
I don't know, between underneath all of this, exterior glamour or whatever that I put out, I'm just real angry, Arthur. And while I would love to join you in that, little happily ever after, but for now, it just seems that I don't know how to get there. And since we've been a bit distant from the gods, I turn to Torm for strength, and I guess a lot of similar way that Khan does often. But I've never felt as weak as I do now. So
Your hand begins to vibrate once more. And it stops.
and then I instead normally during like this downtime on watch, I would play my instrument, but this time I just kind of look to my left and look at my blade on the ground.
You do, and you see the eternal twilight of Brooks kind of reflecting onto the blade and sheening this orange hue above and below your eyes. Just look at the reflection for a second, and you see yourself in it, but also see there's a bright light.
Bright shining light behind me or just like on my face?
Nope, just on your face. The reflection
Okay.
from some white light.
I'll be silent the rest of the watch.
Every now and then you just hear.
I can say I will mess one of them. What do you want?
I mean, you kind of have this ongoing thing with this console. You're space one.
Yeah, well, I've done it multiple times, but I think Barvor is Barvor's on, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, then I'll go wake up Con.
Okay. You go to Barvor, Oz. Do anything specific to wake them, or you just shake them up?
For Con, I will.
Oh, I'm sorry, Con.
I'll before waking him, I'll just like walk over to him and then I'll think about like there's like a hesitation moment where I think about leaving my symbol of Torm with him in his bag, but then I will just shake him awake.
Okay. You awaken.
Yep. Stir awake.
Your turn.
You get up to go start your watch as you find your rest Oz. Get ready and comfortable for 2. Arthur, you approach Barvor.
I'll go to Barvor and give him a good old-fashioned clown makeover.
The Levy will just nod and just be like, oh yeah.
Exactly.
Go handle a performance check.
Well, I was by hand. That's what you did in the past.
I think it's actually because wait, what are you using to do it again?
I've been like using my
Disguise.
disguise kit. Yeah. But I've been using sleight of hand in the past.
Yeah, I think it's going to be proficient in it.
Yeah.
I think it's like dex, proficiency.
Who? Dirty 20.
Okay. Perfect. Beating your next masterpiece by on the cloud makeup for going with a white base layer and mixing some dark red, some blue, and some other big lines and shapes on their face.
And I'll like away and go, hey, Barvor, it's time to shine.
Alright,
I'm going to bed. I'll pat him on the back.
Con, Barvor, you kind of sit down, beat your watch in diversions.
Let me open my eyes. I can't see very well.
Technically, natural one.
Yeah, let me open my eyes. I can't see very well.
Yeah.
Fuck! My eyes!
Okay. Yeah. Your watch begins, and you just hear the same occasional sounds that Arthur and Oz had.
My eyes.
Do anything or do anything.
Yeah, I'm just rubbing my eyes and. Where the fuck is my face?
Levy goes, it's perfect. Like smearing it now.
Shit, my eye, I can see.
Yeah, I mean, you want me to help you clean it out?
Put that on my face.
Yeah, I will, yeah. My eyes are hurt. I'm just put it in my face. Clean my eyes out. In the front. Well, I have a lady that uses this purpose. Looking at the eyes. That's so I can see it's right a bit.
In your eyes and whatnot. It stings so, but eventually you get it off.
I'll tell him to do a better job next time. Not get the shit in my eyes.
He's pretty good. He's a bomb.
Well, you don't think you're gonna make it, huh? You don't have much faith in yourself, do you?
No, I didn't know what's going to I mean, we'll go. Do what we're going to do. Let's see.
Well, that's one thing.
Choose somebody else, would be. I choose anybody.
I mean, it's one thing to say that we might not get out unscathed, but to say we'd die? I mean,
I think the little things that we're doing. I think 5 little things ours.
no, that's true. It's just, you know, I'm lucky a little bit. I want to see dead.
honest, you're honest, you're honest. Not many people like that.
I appreciate that try. Like I said, I don't plan on dying, but
I'm saying, just you survive. Don't say, I'm gonna die, I'm not gonna make it. You do that much, you see that again. Say brother.
I will do that. I will never die.
That's better.
At the end of the day, we'll see the world will be.
Likewise. You do your best to stay alive, and I will too. I see you make me.
And that being said, though, shouldn't do that. It's a story, though. Everything's on memories. You're the friend have you. Even if I'm gone, you always have something.
Well, that's why I'm kind of working on these notes. Maybe I'll write something or something with all these journal entries that I'm making. Yeah, that's also my search for the past. I feel like if you understand what happened in the past, you can get an idea of what can happen in the future. You don't repeat the same mistakes as what came before us. But if you look at that routine, what's happened in the past. And it's just that guy that calls up here, right? And he's in the past, and he's back. So we're repeating shit again. I'm not for these people like in history. The events of some city. So this little meeting, you have a mentor. You know his name. I have an idea of Mikey and Willie Potter, given the information that I was told by Miss Lara. Is it Karen? We're gonna have to meet him. Tell us, if he was here. I have no friends. That's what I have a feel. So just. Maybe. Same old run going on. What's up? No, I think it's fine. Alright, go. Okay, yeah. Alright, I'll start watching. Wait for Ellie and Rob. So I'll do. So go to Ellie and then we'll use me and do that. Like have a hand, like have a forehead. And it's gonna take a week. I see. Kind of pretty much. Go on. Is it morning? It's morning. No, it's he's not gonna anywhere. And we'll go to yeah, go back to sleep.
Okay. Samuel, go ahead and order your perception.
7.
9.
Yeah, same. I like the way you did it. See, that was something nice. I like. Do you remember yours?
I can't remember last night. My dream was normal great. What about you, Captain?
I don't remember my dream really either. Like, you wake up any sort of way, so. Which is nice. I feel like I was tired. I fell asleep really quick when I used to do the house.
You honestly took out of you?
Yes. So every day you think about which one of your party you're gonna kiss or which one your favorite, or please have to do both.
I don't think which one I would kiss for. Which one's my favorite either?
What would you kiss? Yeah, exactly. Okay. Not always different plans, no. Like, people have power. Different.
Yeah, I don't take orders from royalty either.
No, yeah, never. But this time, yeah, I don't take anywhere. I don't know how you all feel about it.
I'm putting up with it.
We would run.
Really, there's a way to remove the house now. Must be so. It's the name. Okay, cool. Should use never say my hand. I know it's dark, but I really didn't feel much more. Let's use the energy of nature rather than swayed by someone's opinion, whether they're on the side or invisible to us.
What was your question? Good Mars. Or someone else that's mention mine. I'm gonna try. You're with my crewmates and with my what we try to do to hold captain. He works for one artist in some way. I start there. See where I go. What are you gonna do? Just keep your fire calendar? At least you can discover it, at least. But honestly, you have that. You can get away with stuff in a way, so. Yeah. No. You know well, you know where we are? And start map.
Just half the stuff you guys do. Yes, that would be the reason, I guess. You don't get that. That's fine. What makes you say I don't? I suppose sometimes I don't see reason to speak. I'm sorry. No. I'm a party of pirates. Sometimes my opinion differs from them, but my opinion doesn't. I understand why they do what they do. And I understand I've been cheating. No, I mean, they're privileged each other. Companionship and company. We'll laugh through, we kiss and laugh and stay one apart from. I'm trying to save the world if I can. I'm going to be this one's appreciate them.
Conversation is cut short because a fruit slides into your chest cavity, you take multiple damage. That's why it's complete. The baseball size fruit is a really fleshy. It's just inside of just pains, little gives and the start off with cheese, the yolk, and the times they're all different colors. Red monkeys, yellow monkeys, orange monkeys, blue. There's just little monkeys here. Multiple in front of you. Different your face as well. With them. And when you find the box and don't hard time, so I'm sure you
Why? What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, it's goes. I see the monkeys have fence.
Okay, let's go back.
How long ago is this? Was it the first round? I don't know. I'll just put a comment and say, it seems that these appear where Marcus' influence is at. You can't find them if you look. They won't cause on special, but... Is it running, right? Well, you run. Oh, the Hanover reaction to that? Available. Well, Marcus know about our reaction to that? No. Okay.
I don't need to bring them
Right, so... You speak alone. Who else?
Also, the elbow, kind of out.
I have one. I'll kind of lower my head a little bit and unfold it over the lower head.
Yeah, I'm the same.
No, to us, we do like to help people. We do want because we'll like
The maze. I don't quite think that we have anything to it, but that's not what I'm trying to do. We're going to do it without help. We're just worth it.
What's the item?
These cards
Oh, mine. One. Okay, then I went
So you want to make sure you come right? Sorry, did you mention the one that has this claw that sword? So it's going to be for anything to do this thing, or do they on this?
Yeah, that's bad.
You got these. You got a sword. Let's go card house.
I think the name also in there that on the bless.
Captain was always on with the water.
It's a very much I like it.
You know, I have a question. Can you ask us, you know, why we think that maybe, like you mentioned that maybe try to make it a price. We can also you must have some